Hey, what's up, you guys? This is J.R. Taylor, and welcome to another episode of Pafoooorm Unleash. If you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and you like and you subscribe and you comment and you hit that notification bell so you can know every time we post a new video on this channel at Pafoooorm with 4 O's. That is Pafoooorm Unleash. And today we are talking about the year 2024 wrap up. All right, give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. We have made it, y'all. The year 2024 is coming to an end. What are you looking for 2025? But before we get there, before we get there to what is going on in 2025 and what are you looking forward to, today we're going to talk about our 2024 wrap up real quick and go over some trends, go over some music, some videos, some movies, things that we like that was going on in the news, things that we want to leave behind, and so much more. So let's just go ahead and get this started right now because we got so much to talk about in so little time because we got things to do. We got a 2025 to go into. So let's go into that good, strong, and believing in everything that you needed to do and didn't get done for 24. For 25, you're going to get that thing done. Okay? I want to give a pre. If my voice sounds a little crazy, that's just because my voice was shot over the holidays. I had a few people over for a taco / game / holiday situation, and when I tell you, for those who know, we was screaming and yelling and good stuff though. We was playing games, we was having debates, and that next day, that was Christmas Eve. That next day on Christmas, I couldn't even talk. So this is what you're getting right now. It's so much better than what it was. I'm getting back to it, so let's just get through it. Here we go. Let's start off 2024 with the concerts. 2024 was the year of the concerts. Everybody went on tour in 2024. It was so many shows, so many concerts, from theaters to lounges to arenas to stadiums. Every venue you can think of, amphitheaters. Everybody decided this summer, this year, I'm going on tour. I felt like this was the first year that we were full. I mean, we've been back since COVID, but I just feel like this year was like all the people who didn't get a chance to go, who was gearing up to go, who were going to go and then had to postpone the tours that was scheduled for 2020, 2021, finally came back around, and it's like everybody did their tours in 2024. It was a crazy summer. It was like you had to pick and choose who you went to go see because, let's just face it, y'all, tours are getting out of control when it comes to, the ticket price is ridiculous. So you have to choose very wisely who you're going to go see because let me just speak for myself. When I go, I like to see. I like to be at a certain place. So it's going to cost a pretty penny. And everybody decided to go on tour this year. So here are some of the highlights. What are some of your highlights? What are some of the tours that you went to that you love? Drop down in the comments right now and let me know your favorite tour of the year and some of the people that you saw. Was it Chris Brown? Was it Usher? These are some of the people that went. Sabrina Carpenter had a good tour. Nicki Minaj. Megan Thee Stallion. It was so many tours. Anita Baker, SWV Escape, Janet Jackson, Missy. It was so many tours and people performing this past year. Kehlani, Tinashe. Everybody was on tour. What were some of your favorites? Some of my highlights was, of course, Janet Jackson. This was her second leg of her Together Again tour when she redid some of the costumes and the set lists, and it was just dope. Of course, y'all know Janet's my favorite, so that's gone without being said that I definitely went to that. Who else did I saw? I saw Missy. That was an amazing show. I saw SWV and Escape. I saw Anita Baker. I saw Usher at the residency and on tour. I saw so many shows. I mean, Maxwell. I went to so many shows this year. I went to a lot of concerts. What were some of your favorites, some of your highlights? I will say shout out to Chris Brown for going over to South Africa and selling out the stadium 2 nights in a row. Like, that's crazy to sell out a stadium 2 nights in a row. It goes to show America, whatever it is we got or y'all got, y'all, because it ain't me, it's time to forgive Chris Brown. It's time to forgive him and let that boy perform, okay? Because, yeah. Moving on. Let's move on because we got so much to talk about. Music videos. What were some of your music video highlights this year? I mean, it was a lot of music. Let's do music/music videos because they go hand in hand. It was so much music out. It was so many music videos out this year. If we're going to talk about 2024, whether you like her or not, like her or not, we got to give it up. Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter, period. I mean, the tour, the music, like, you cannot have went through 2024 and not heard Espresso and not heard none of her music, not seen clips from her shows. Even if you didn't go to her show, even if that's not the artist that you listen to all the time, you knew Sabrina Carpenter was out and about this year. Music-wise, concert-wise, she was out there. She was not playing. Music video-wise, Sabrina, this was Sabrina Carpenter's year. She did not play around. So Sabrina Carpenter, I mean, her music videos. Let's see, who else? K-Dot for the West Coast. Let me tell you something, Kendrick. Now, a lot of us didn't see this coming because, you know, this whole Kendrick Drake beef, whatever. Who cares? I'm just here for the music. Their music was amazing. The videos were amazing. He about to do Super Bowl for 2025. So that's going to be amazing. We already know that's going to be crazy. So, I mean, Kendrick Lamar music and music videos were amazing this year. I mean, we can't talk about 2024 without some of the biggest music and music videos. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars linked up. And that was a huge record for the year. A huge video for the year. Who else dropped projects this year? Tyler dropped projects this year. Money Long dropped projects this year. She was all over the radio, virally and commercially. Who else? Glorilla had an amazing year this year when it comes to music and music videos and performances. She was all over the place in a good way, not in a bad way all over the place. She was everywhere in a good way. Tyler was everywhere in a good way when it came to appearances in music and consistency. Who else? It was Victoria Monet. All right. Okay, so we're not going to talk about this year when it comes down to the choreography without bringing up and talking about Victoria Monet's All Right music video. I think that was one of the best videos of the year choreographically. You could tell every second was strategically planned. We cannot talk about music videos in 2024 without talking about Victoria Monet's All Right. Shout out to Sean Bankhead. Shout out to everybody who made that video possible because it was in heavy rotation on, I was about to say on MTV. Who watches TRL? We don't have those shows anymore, so obviously YouTube, but you saw clips of it online. You couldn't go to the club without people reenacting the choreography. TikTok, it was everywhere. That's how you scale what's going on, from going into clubs, seeing it on social media, blase. So Victoria Monet had a huge year when it came to music videos, choreography, and All Right. Who else had a huge year with music videos? I mean, music videos were great this year. I said concerts. Let's go over to movies. So movies this year in the movie category, we had a lot of it was a great time for the cinema. If you don't know, now you know. I love storytelling. I love dance. I love acting. I love because dancers tell stories, actors tell stories. I love the art of storytelling. I love it so much that I got so many things that I want to do and so many things that I'm doing now. I just love telling stories. I love telling stories, and I love telling stories um, that I wanted to see when I was little. The stories that shaped me, a lot of that has been lost as far as, in my humble opinion, on how stories are told now. And I don't know if it's because of people wanting to see certain stories, but I just feel like there's so much missing in the storytelling lane, whether that's with movies, television. I got some stuff. So anyway, the cinema. It was so many part twos. There's a lot of twos out this year, like Inside Out 2 and Moana 2 and Twisters, which was the part two from the 1996 Twister. Those were out this year. What else did we have out? Bad Boys. It wasn't a part two, but it was a part four. Bad Boys 4. I mean, Blast from the Past. I mean, these 80s big franchises, these 80 franchises like Beetlejuice Part 2, Ghostbusters Part, but that was, I think, 3 now. So that was dope. Planet of the Apes. I don't know what part this was. I think this was part 8. I love the Planet of the Apes franchise. That was out this year. Deadpool, Wolverine was out this year. That was a dope movie. One of my favorites. One of my favorite movies were Blink Twice, starring Channing Tatum, directed by Zoe Kravitz, was an amazing movie that was out this year. Juror number 2. If you have not seen Juror number 2, this was I'm not going to say underrated, but this was a hidden gem because a lot of people didn't know about this. But if you have not seen Juror number 2, do yourself a favor. It's out for streaming right now. I saw it in the theater. It's a great film. It's a great film. I love clever films like this. Juror number 2. What else was out this year? It was a lot of movies out this year. But my number one favorite movie out this year, if you know me, you already know which movie that was, and that is Wicked. I mean, I don't have to go into it. This is a wrap up. I can't go into detail, but you guys already know. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum, John Chu, Chris, the choreographer, Chris. Yes, let's just move on. Which is now, to date, when this video will come out, it is now the highest grossing adaptation for a musical to a film adaptation. It just surpassed Mamma Mia. So now it's the number one film adaptation from musical theater to film. On the list still, you got Chicago. You have Grease is still on that list. Who else is on that list? There's a few on that list, but it just surpassed Mamma Mia. Congratulations to everybody that was involved with Wicked, because it's an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what you're waiting for. The sing-alongs is out now. It's about to be on digital in a couple of days. See it, enjoy it, sing it, experience it. That's what it is. It's an experience. Experience it. What are we looking for 2025 movies? Wicked Part 2. We're waiting for Wicked Part 2 for 2025 because that's what we're waiting for. I can't wait to see how they're going to do Part 2. It's already in the can, so it's there already. I cannot wait for the whole press tour to start back up. I can't wait for the outfits, the press tour, the interviews, I need the whole full regalia like we had this time. I need it again. Give me all of it. Please give me all of it. What else are we looking for in 2025? Superman, the new Superman. Jeff Gunn, we're looking for the new Superman this year. Next year in 2025, we got some classic big franchises. The new Jurassic Park is coming out in 2025. What else we got for Avatar Part 3 is coming out for 2025. If you're into it, Megan 2.0, just the robot, yeah, they're doing a Part 2. That's out in 2025. How to Train Your Dragon live action movie. Let me tell you something. Maybe it's just me, but I'm looking forward for that for 2025 because How to Train Your Dragon cartoon, what is it, animation, was everything. How they about to do this live action, I'm excited to see. Can't wait to see it. One of the number one movies that I'm excited about, or most anticipated movies that I'm looking forward to seeing, except for obviously Wicked Part 2, is the Michael Jackson biopic. Listen, we've all seen the clip, not the clips, we've all seen the paparazzi pictures. We've seen the budget from just the paparazzi pictures alone. How many, from the look that they have Jafar in, from the full out videos. Like, I don't know how you're going to tell this global superstar story in 2.5. It's got to be at least 2 hours. I don't know how they're going to tell it in 2 hours. Hopefully, oh my God. Like, how do you do Michael Jackson, the biggest star in the history of the world? I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm rooting for it, though. I'm really rooting for it. I don't know if they're going to concentrate on stuff. I don't know if it's going to be things that we don't know. Is it going to be music of celebration of his accomplishments? Is it going to go into his love life? Is it going to go into things that we don't know, intimate things? Is it just the success? Is it just because those that know about the Jackson, the miniseries the American Dream with Jason Weaver. That was an event. I think I was in the 2nd grade. That was an event. It came on Channel 7, ABC. I remember this. And I begged my mother for the time. Let me tell you something. If it's not going to be as impactful as that, y'all can keep it. But I think it will be. I think it will be. I know it will be. So I'm looking forward to it, okay? What else do we have coming up? We have... Yeah, so those are... Captain America's coming up for 2025 as well. So, you know, we got a lot of stuff looking forward to, and I cannot wait. For me, this was the year of the NPR Tiny Desk. Whoever y'all got over there at the Tiny Desk, come here. Whoever's over there at the Tiny Desk, come here. Y'all been doing that. This year, I don't know what y'all was on, but stay on it and drive it into 2025. This year, you brought us artists like SWV, Shaka Khan. Who else did they bring us this year? Maxwell, Doechii, Willow Smith, Neo, Justin Timberlake, Tim's, the cast of The Wiz. I mean, Nelly Furtado. You brought Sabrina Carpenter, Billie Eilish. This year's Tiny Desk was on fire. You gotta keep that energy going. For 2020, you gotta keep that energy going for 2025. Shout out to one of my favorite Tiny Desks this year, the underrated Tidra Moses. That Tiny Desk. If you have not seen it, please do yourself a favor. Go on YouTube. Not right now, but after this video, go and check out Tidra Moses' Tiny Desk. Do yourself a favor. But y'all gotta keep that energy going, EPR. You gotta keep that energy going for 2025. This is just in case if y'all need to know, I have a little wish list for 2025. I want to see you guys bring that same energy. Can you guys please? I mean, you guys had Shaka Khan. You guys had... you guys even had Sheila E. this year. Can we get Anita Baker? I think y'all can we get Anita Baker this year? I think, listen. Tiny Desk, Anita Baker me, please. Tiny Desk, Anita Baker me. You know who else I think you guys should get? Give us a Shantae Moore. No, because I don't think people understand her vocal ability. Give us a Shantae Moore Tiny Desk. Give us a Toni Braxton Tiny Desk. For 2025, can we get a Toni Braxton Tiny Desk? Can we get a Mariah Carey Tiny Desk? Why not? I think we can do it. Can we get a Brandy Tiny Desk? Tiny Desk! The people over at Tiny Desk. Can we get a Brandy Tiny Desk? Could you... Look, I'm just letting you know who to go for. Can we get the cast of Wicked Tiny Desk? Y'all can get Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo and company. Give us a Wicked Tiny Desk. from the motion picture. I think that would be epic. I know that would be epic. And just for me, can we get a Janet Jackson Tiny Desk? Now, before you even try me, others, give me a Janet Jackson Tiny Desk. Because I don't think people even understand. Because when people think of Janet, they think of Janet the performer, as they should. And a lot of people don't think of Janet the vocalist. And I understand why. I get it. I understand why. And I don't want people to conflate Janet Jackson vocals with other performers' vocals. Janet Jackson can really sing in the sense of, hold on, Janet sounds like her record. Live. She sounds like her record. If you don't believe me, go Google. After this, don't even Google it. YouTube it. Because you're already on YouTube watching this. YouTube Janet Jackson Lonely Rosie O'Donnell Show. Let me tell you something. She's at the piano. She's at the organ. She's sitting down with that red hair. All black, turtleneck, red hair. It looks like it's coming out her scalp. Bring back, can we bring back that? Can we bring back weaves? We haven't got to that segment, but I'm already jumping ahead. Can we bring back real weaves? Natural looking weaves. Her hair looked like it was coming out her scalp. She didn't have tons of baby hair way down here. YouTube, Janet Jackson, I Get So Lonely on the Rosie O'Donnell Show. She sounds like the record. Say what you want. It's only a few artists that sounds like their record. Luther Vandross sounds like his record. Anita Baker sounds like their record. Sade. Bring Sade on for a Tiny Desk. I think that's just going to be impossible. You have a better chance getting Beyonce for the Tiny Desk before you get Sade. Sade is just, she's so mysterious. She's like a hologram. But you know what I'm trying to say. Janet sounds like her record. Give me a Janet Tiny Desk. Speaking of bring back realistic looking weaves, let's talk about the trends that we're going to leave in 2024. We're going to leave wigs with baby hair in 2024. Let me tell y'all something. Wigs was not created for the everyday look. It was not created for the everyday woman. It wasn't created for the everyday person walking around doing this, doing that with baby. That's not what the wigs was created for. Not the wigs that you guys are using. The lace front wigs that y'all love to use. And those HD lace wigs was created for the theater and stage and movies and film. That's what those were created for. Because half of you guys don't even know how to apply it, and it looks crazy. It really looks crazy. It's like the bad bitch starter kit. You gotta have you a lace front wig, some new teeth, and a BBL. That's the starter pack. You gotta have those three. You have to. If you want to be a bad bitch, you better have them three. We're gonna leave those lace front wigs in 2024. Please, let's leave those trends in 2024. Speaking of other trends, we're leaving in 2024. And for 2025, let's bring back the real weaves. 2024, can we leave that pop the balloon challenge? Shows, let's leave those in 2024. Y'all have gutted and mudded, and y'all have ran those shows into the ground. Y'all have ran them to the ground. We're gonna leave them there. We're going to leave them there where they belong, because they have just become a spectacle. They have become disrespectful. They have become. Leave those in 2024, y'all. Do not bring that over to 2025. We're not doing that in 2025. Leave those pop the balloons, and then y'all have so many variations of it where it's just nasty and catty and just. We're going to leave that in 2025, y'all. Y'all have mudded it out. Y'all have gutted it out. Y'all have slutted it out. No more pop the balloon, nothing. Let's figure out another way to date. No. We're going to leave that in 2025. Another thing we're going to leave in 2025, talking about the bad bitch starter pack, when you need the BBL in the teeth. And we're going to leave in 2024 non-certified board medical professionals. We're going to leave that in 2024. What does that mean? You're not about to go to a person who went and got a certificate in 5 hours and get your teeth done from them. I blame y'all. I don't blame them. I don't blame all these medical professionals or these techs. That's what they call them, techs. I don't blame these techs for charging y'all a couple of $1,000s for y'all to get y'all teeth done. I don't blame them. I blame y'all. If they didn't go to medical school, if they're not certified by the medical board, do not go to them. I don't care if it's a deal. If it's too cheap, it's a problem. If you can't afford it, don't get it. Work harder and get it. Wait. Let me tell you something. You get a coupon, you strike a deal for a lot of different things. When it comes to you, anything that has to go on your body or in your body permanently, why would you want a coupon for that? Why would you go the cheap route for that? I don't understand. I would never understand that. But y'all do it, and then y'all listen. We're gonna leave the non-certified techs in 2024. Do not go get your teeth from Little Ray Ray or somebody that has a certificate, and then they be having the nerve to train other people. Oh my God, what is going on? And y'all go and do it because y'all done seen a baddie or a person on one of them shows go do it. So now it's real. Or now, shit, they did it, I'm going to do it. Oh, my goodness. Leave that in 2024. Speaking of baddies, we're going to leave all the baddie-like shows in 2024. We have to. Because it's gotten out of control. I thought it was just the baddie show. Bad girl, you know what I'm talking about. I thought it was just those shows. It's so many iterations and so many copycats of those shows. It's so... What is going on? Listen. We're going to leave all them shows in 2024. Like, if y'all going... Listen, and I get it. Not everybody wants to see... You know, for every Oprah Winfrey, there's a Jerry Springer. I get it. There's an audience for it. I get it. But we have tipped the scale so far that way, I'm scared we're never going to get balance. Let's just get a healthy balance. For every Lauryn Hill, for every Tierra Whack, we have a Nicki Minaj and a Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because we have... You know, we're not a monolith. We have people like this, we got people like that. But let's just have a healthy balance. But the scale has went so far left. I'm scared we're never going to get back. And you remember when we used to watch reality TV shows and the whole season builds up to one altercation? Maybe there's an altercation, but the season built up to it so much that you was like anticipating the actual altercation. If they even had an altercation physically, it was like a whole season. Season 1, day 1, minute 3, they fighting. It's like, what are you even... Anyway, let's just leave that in 2024, please. Another thing, okay. I don't know if this is controversial or not. Can we leave the Diddy jokes in 2024? Can we leave the no Diddy? The baby oil joke? Like, it's just old. It's ran its course. Everything is no Diddy. Every baby oil, anything with baby oil, slick, any party, it's just ha. We get it. We get it. Okay, we get it. We get it. We have gotten it. You guys have no Diddy'd me and everyone else, I'm sure. Like, it's ridiculous. And why do we do this to each other? We always do this to us. I've never had not one person say no Weinstein, no Epstein. I've never heard it. Like And not even that, it's just, at this point, it's low-hanging fruit, it's lazy, and it's corny. It's just lazy, and it's corny. Like, come on, like, let's figure something else out. Like, it's ran its course. Every comedian has touched it in their stand up. It's all over social media. You hear it. It's just like, okay, ha 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 ha. We're gonna leave that in 2020. Let's not bring that into 2025. Also, speaking of Diddy and everything else connected to it and all this other stuff, can we please leave trying to hop on a bandwagon in 2024? We gotta leave that there too. We're not bringing that into 2025. And what I mean by that is we are going to allow people, we're going to allow the judicial system to do their thing. If someone's accused of something, it's like we hop on something. It's almost like y'all hop on something and y'all want to tear people down so bad and so fast. So bad and so fast without any facts, without any, just without anything, without even a thought. Like, it's just like, yeah, they did it because I can see them doing it, and I know, she did it, and he did it, and she was there, and I mean, people talk like they're in the room. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. People be talking like they've been to these parties, been to the room, been like they know, or they heard from this person. No, you didn't. First of all, you didn't hear from nobody that was there. Probably don't even know nobody that was there. You heard from, you just wanted to be true so bad because you want to see people fall from grace so bad. When you as a person want to see somebody fall, it makes you feel something good. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel something, gets you going in your spirit. When you see somebody falling from grace, you better check your spirit. It's time to check your spirit. And you don't have to, in fact, that's something you can do by yourself. You don't even have to be embarrassed about it because it's just you checking you. Why am I happy that somebody is falling? Why do it makes me feel good that someone's falling? Like, I don't understand. Why do you want stuff to be true? Before you even know it's true, why do you want it to be true? Y'all, I don't do it, but I'm saying we gonna have to cut that out. We have to, because they don't do that. They don't do that. I'm not saying don't hold people accountable. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is stop jumping and wanting stuff to be true that ain't. Stop wanting and making it feel good to make fun of some people, because honestly, when people be clear to stuff and stuff turns out to not be true, I don't see y'all with that same energy. I just don't. I don't see it. When stuff gets recanted or retracted or not true, y'all don't have that same energy. And it's just not fair because y'all can ruin people's lives. Let's knock that out. Let's cut that out. And let's just have a whole new energy in 2025. Leave the hating in 2024. We ain't bringing that into 2025. That's just overall hate. We just not going to do it. Okay? We not doing it. What words and phrases are we going to leave in 2024? I got one. Diabolical. It's done. Y'all have mudded, slutted, gutted that word to that word is done. Diabolical is now done. Crazy work is done. Demure is done. It's just done. No more crazy work, no more diabolical, and no more demure. Can we leave that in 2024, y'all? Don't bring that into 2025. Let's make up some new phrases. Let's make up some new words. Y'all didn't know what diabolical. Y'all just run everything into the ground. It's like you learn something new, and it's just like y'all were never using the word diabolical. Could y'all please? When people say it to my face, it makes my skin crawl. It's like, really? We're going to leave diabolical, we're going to leave crazy work, and we're going to leave demure in 2024. Do we agree on that? Okay. Please let us agree on that. Let us agree on something. I got another one. Unalive. I don't know where that came from. If it's dead, it's dead. Unalive doesn't make it sound any better. It makes it sound weird. Like, it's dead. It's fine. We're not offending anybody. This person unalived themselves. They killed themselves. That's not disrespectful to say. Unless I'm missing something. They killed themselves. This person unalived themselves. They unalived. What? I can we not? Can we leave it in 2024? Leave it in 2024. It is what it is. Leave it in 2024. We're not bringing that. What? Tell me something. Drop down in the comments. Do me a favor and tell me some of the things that you want to leave in 2024. Let's break down what you want to leave, whether it's a word, whether it's a song, whether it's a trend, what cultural trend, whatever it is. Let me know what you want to leave in 2024. Let me tell y'all something. I want to wish everybody who can hear my voice, a shot ear of my voice, a happy, prosperous, rich, I mean, just everything you've ever wanted, whether it's your career, whether it's a financial, whether it's health, whether it's religious, wanting to get closer to God, whatever it is, planning a family, going on that trip, starting that business, you do that this year. You don't wait for nothing. This is the year that you're going to do it. You start it this year. You got to start. I know it's a lot of things that we want perfect or we don't want to start until it's this, it's that. You got to start it. You have to start it, baby. In 2025, I want you to start it. I need you to start it this year. Do not wait. No more. We're not waiting no more. Stuff is happening all around us. If you wait, you're never going to start. When you want it to be, you're never going to have a perfect time to start anything. You just have to start and fail forward. Fail forward, y'all. We gonna fail. Fail forward. Just fail forward. But I need you to start that in 2025. Start it. Can everybody say start it? That's right. Start it this year, y'all. Fail forward. Take those things into 2025 because it's time. It's your time. It's my time. It's our time. Let's do it. And we're going to do it together. Drop down those comments. Let me know what you are going to start this year. I would love to know what that is. Remember, we are all in this together. And I want you guys to have a safe 2025. A safe transitioning into 2025. Whatever it is that you're doing, just be safe doing it. You know, be safe doing whatever you're going to do. Be prosperous. Be around your loved ones. Love on your loved ones. And just have an amazing year. We're going to set the tone for the year to be amazing. And remember, wherever you are, you could be anywhere. And if you hear the words, ma'am or sir, you know I'm in the building. I see y'all in 2025. Fail forward.